Hi guys, I'm going to show you a couple of things that you have to complete when you do the additional practice. It'll be up here on the screen. I'm going to write it down. This is actually additional practice question number 2, but remember your additional practice will not always be in the same order as mine, so it may not be number 2. So I'm going to copy this equation and then I will show you how to solve this equation because I know we haven't had a whole lot of practice solving the equations. So this equation is 4 times the quantity 3y minus 1 minus 3 times 2y, and that is equal to 4. Okay. Now I'm going to get rid of this light so you guys can see that a little better. And here's the equation that is on your additional practice. So in order to solve this equation, remember what we say about equations, and that is this side has to be a simplified expression and this side has to be a simplified expression. This already is, this is not. We have a lot of work to do over here. So the first thing we're going to do in this case is distribute. So we're going to distribute the 4 to 3y minus 1. You did some distributive property last year in 7th grade, so you should understand that. So here 4 times 3y will give us 12y. And 4 times a negative 1, I circle that. Remember, I told you in the adding and subtracting videos that is a 1 negative or negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, over here, this is also a multiplication problem. Although it looks like it's minus, it's actually a negative. So it's negative 3. They mean the same thing. Negative 3 times 2y is negative 6y. And I still have that equal to 4. But notice that this is still not completely simplified as an expression because we have 2 variables that have to go together. We're going to combine the like terms, 12y and negative 6y. So here we are again with putting things together. It's not adding or subtracting, put them together. 12 positives, 6 negatives. The positives would win. I would have 6 positives, and 12 take away the 6 that we wiped out will give us 6y. Okay, now we are finally simplified. So this is the simplified expression over here, but we're not completely done with the equation. So in order to solve the equation, we have to get the variable all by itself. The constants will get together as well. In order to get rid of this constant, negative 4, we first will have to do the opposite of subtraction or undo subtraction, which means we do addition. So we add 4 to this side and we add 4 to this side. So negative 4 and positive 4 are what are wiped out because you have 4 negatives and 4 positives, which cause them to be eliminated. So 6y equals 8. And when we have 6y equals 8, then we have to undo the multiplication. So if I undo multiplication, I have to divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 is just 1y. And 8 divided by 6 can be left like that, or if we need to change it into an improper fraction, we would do 8 divided by 6, and that would be 1 and 2, 6, which is the same as 1 and 1/3. And this could also be simplified to 4/3, which also changes to 1 and 1/3. So that is just another example of an equation that you may need to know when you look at additional practice.